Good day everyone, I am John Wesley J. Rosario from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. In this lesson, we will talk about Euclid's Element of Geometry, Book 1. So in this topic, I will present and prove Euclid's proposition in Book 1. So in total, there are 16 propositions of Euclid in Book 1. But in this lesson, I will only present and prove proposition 1 to 5. But before we proceed to Euclid's propositions, let me first remind you some of important terms for you to memorize or remember. So first, one is Euclid's postulates. So there are 5 Euclid's postulates for you to memorize or remember. Second is Euclid's definition. In total, there are 23 Euclid's definition for you to memorize or remember. And lastly is Euclid's common notions. So there are 5 Euclid's common notions for you to remember. So in total, there are 33 terms for you to remember or to memorize. So, bakit ko nga ba to nabanggit sa inyo? So, nabanggit ko to sa inyo dahil ito yung mga terms na kailangan natin when we are proving Euclid's proposition. So, kailangan natin siya, yung mga terms na ito, para ma-prove natin yung propositions ni Euclid. So, to begin with, let's start to proposition 1. So, in proposition 1, it states that to construct an equilateral triangle on a given finite straight. So, in proposition 1, ang gusto lang sabihin nito is that in given finite straight line, we can construct or pwede tayong magbuo ng equilateral triangle. So, ano yung equilateral triangle ba? So, equilateral triangles are yung triangles that equals in all sides po. So, let's prove this proposition po. So we are here. So to prove proposition 1, so the first step that we will do is to create a finite straight line. So to construct finite straight lines, let's construct 2 points. And let's name that 2 point as point A and point B. So by postulate 1, so 2 points define a line. So meaning we can connect 2 points by a line po, no? So connect lang po natin yung dalawa. So by that, nakapag-construct na tayo ng finite straight line. So the next step that we will do is to create a circle po. So by postulate 3 po, so it state that we can create a circle using any point as a center po. So meron tayong point A po dito, so gawin lang po natin siyang center ng circle natin. So gawin po natin siyang center ng circle natin. So by that, and yung radius po ng center natin na yon is equal po dapat sa line AB po. So, by that, by postulate 3, we can create a circle A. So, next step naman po is to ganun din po. So, yung isang point po natin is gawin po natin siyang center ng circle natin, which is yung point B natin. So, and dapat yung radius niya is equal din po sa line AB. So, gawin lang po natin center yung point B natin so that we can create a circle B. So, by postulate 3. So, kung napapansin nyo po dyan sa illustration po natin, no? Nagkaroon po tayo dyan ng intersection point. And let's name that intersection point as point C. And then, the next step naman po na gagawin natin is to connect all the points, no? So, because by postulate 1, so 2 points defines a line. So meaning, we can connect two points by a line. So by that, magkakaroon tayo ng segment AC and then segment BC by postulate 1. So next naman po is we gonna use the definition 15, no? So in definition 15, it state that if a point, if we draw any line, if we create any line that came from center and the center and with the edge of a circle, then yung isang line po ulit na nanggaling sa point or yung sa center to the edge po ng another ng edge ng circle po natin is equal lang po silang dalawa. So meaning yung dalawang radii po natin is equal in length po sila, or equal po silang dalawa. So kung mapapansin po natin dyan na yung line AC natin and yung line AB po natin is radii po siya ng circle A po natin. So, di ba po, by definition 15, yung radii ng isang circle is equal lang rin dun sa another radius ng isang radius din po. So, meaning yung segment AB natin is equal lang siya sa segment AC natin. No? Bigyan natin. So, by definition 15 ulit, mapapansin naman po natin na yung line AB natin and then yung line BC natin is radii po siya ng circle B natin. So, meaning we can say that segment BC is equal to segment AB by definition 15. So, next naman po na gagawin natin is mapapansin natin dyan by common notion 1, which state that things which are equal to things which are equals to the same things is equal to another thing po. So, mapapansin po natin dyan na yung AB natin is equal to AC. And then yung BC natin is equal to AB. So, therefore, we can conclude that segment AC natin is equal din sa segment BC natin. So, lagyan natin ng line dyan. So, kung mapapansin natin is equal na yung tatlong sides ng triangle natin, meaning which is nasatisfy na yung definition ng ating equilateral triangle. So, therefore, in a given finite straight line, we can construct a equilateral triangle. So, since tapos na tayong i-prove yung proposition 1 natin, so let's move to another proposition, which is proposition 2. So, ano ba ang sinasabi sa proposition 2? So, in proposition 2, it is stated that to place a straight line equal to a given straight line at a given point as a extremity. So ang gusto lang sabihin ng proposition na to is that given in a line and a point, so if our given point is magiging line, so that line is also equal to that given line din po. So, let's prove this proposition po. Now, to prove proposition 2, so let's start our proving by having a point here, and we call that point as point A. And then, let's have also line which we call or we name it as line BC. Ano? So mapapansin natin dyan na we can connect A and point A and point B. So by postulate 1. No? So it is stated in postulate 1 that 2 points defines a line, or we can connect 2 points by a line. So that we can have now line A, B. Ano? Kakaroon tayo ng line A, B. So next naman po na gagawin natin is we can mag-construct tayo ng equilateral triangle by having a point here, and let's call that point as point D. So by proposition 1 book 1 now, so it is state that we can create equilateral triangle in a finite straight line. So therefore magkakaroon tayo ng triangle DAB, no? So yun, nagkaroon tayo dito ng equilateral triangle. So next naman po, so for able to us to produce infinite line continuously to infinite line, ulit tayo dyan. So for able to us to have produce finite straight lines continuously to finite straight lines, so we're gonna use postulate 2. So that we can extend finite straight line DA, o yung line DA natin kung kailan natin siya gustong i-extend. And by that, magkakaroon tayo ng point dyan na unique point, and we call it point F. Same as for the line DB natin, magkakaroon tayo ng extended line natin dyan hanggang kailan natin gusto. And then we call it yung point niya or unique point niya as point E. So therefore, by postulate 2, magkakaroon tayo ng line DE and then line DF. So next natin naman na gagawin is to construct a circle. So by postulate 3 po, di ba? So we can construct or we can create a circle using any point as a center and a center. So gagawin nating circle dito is yung point B. So let's create that. So gagawin natin siyang circle by yung radius niya is equal dun sa line BC. So line BC. So let's create a circle. Yeah. So nagkaroon tayo ng circle B. So kung mapapansin nyo, nagkaroon sila ng intersection dito. So let's call that point or intersection point as point G. So next naman po is by postulate 3 again, we can create again a circle, but this time gagawin naman natin yung point D, and yung point and yung radius ng point D natin is equal dun sa line BG. So create lang tayo ng ng circle. Oops. Create lang tayo ng circle. Ulit lang natin. Circle. So mapapansin natin dyan na nagkaroon sila ng intersection dito, intersection point. So let's call that points as point L naman po. So So that, by postulate 3, nagkaroon tayo ng circle D and circle B. So, next naman po, ang gagawin natin is by definition 15. So, by definition 15, so mapapansin natin dyan na yung line DL natin and then yung line DG natin is radii siya ng ating circle D. So, by definition 15 nga po, ang sabi po doon, so, the radii of a circle is always equal. So, meaning, we can say that line DL is equal to line DG. So, again, by definition 15 again, we notice that yung line BG natin and yung line BC natin is radii siya ng ating circle B. So, by definition 15 again, so, a radii of a circle is always equal. So, therefore, we can conclude that line BG is equal to line BC. Ayan, BC. So, we can, kung mapapansin natin dito, so, meron tayong equilateral triangle dito. So, yung ating yung ating line DG and line DL is equal po silang dalawa. So, if hahatiin natin siya into equal line, which is yung DB natin and yung DA natin, line DA and line DB natin. So, makakakuha pa rin tayo ng equal line po, no? So, by, So, by common notion 3. So, by common notion 3, it is stated that if equal things is subtracted to unequal things, so the remainder is equal. So, meaning, yung ating line AL and then yung ating line BG is equal siya. BG. So, mapapansin natin dito na yung ating line BG is equal to line BC. And then, yung line AC natin is equal to line BG rin natin. So, by common notion number 1, so, it is stated that things which is equal to same thing is equal to another thing. Meaning, we can say that our line AL is equal to line BC natin, which is yung line natin na pinagmula ng point natin kanina. So, therefore, in a given point, a straight line is equal to a straight line. Ito po yan. So, we're done proving proposition 2. So, we are now moving to proposition 3. So, ano rin bang sinasabi dito sa proposition 3? So, in proposition 3, it stated that for two given unequal straight lines, to cut off from the greater a straight line equal to a lesser. So, ang gusto lang pong sabihin ng proposition na ito is that if in a two given line which is unequal, so meaning yung isang line is maliit and then yung isa is malaki or mahaba. So, in that given two lines, if pag kinat natin yung larger or yung longer lines natin, then mag-equal na siya dun sa lesser or yung sa mas maliit natin na line po. So, to prove this proposition, so let's prove it. So, now, let's prove naman po yung proposition number 3. So, to begin with proving, so let's have muna yung dalawang unequal line. So, let's construct yung dalawang unequal line. So, that is the unequal line na isa. And then, ito naman yung isa pang line. So, let's name this line as A and B, and then this line we call it line C. So the first step that we will do is to create a point here, and then connect it to line A. Connect it to point A. So let's name that point as D. So by that we can say that line DA is equal to C by book 1 proposition 2, which state that we can construct a given point, a line that is equal to a given line. Ito po yung given line natin. So next naman po na gagawin natin is to construct a circle. So gagawin po nating circle yung point A natin by postulate 3. So we can create a line, so we can create a circle using any points as a center. So yung center po natin na yan is, or yung point po natin na yan is yung A, and then yung radius po ng circle natin yun is equal dun sa line AD. So let's construct lang ba yan. Construct yan. So makikita natin na nagkaroon sila ng intersection dito. So let's name that point as point E. Ayan po. So next po, so kung mapapansin natin dito, no, yung line AD natin and then yung line AE natin is radius siya ng circle A natin. So by definition 15 nga po, di ba? By definition 15, it state that the radii of a circle is always equal. So equal silang dalawa. So therefore we can conclude that DA or yung line DA natin is equal to line AE natin. So AE natin. So next naman po na gagawin natin. So mapapansin natin dyan na yung ating AE is equal, yung ating DA is equal to AE, and then yung ating DA ulit is equal to C. So by common notion number 1, it is state that things which is equal to the same things is equal to another. So therefore we can conclude that our line AE is equal to C, which is nasatisfy yung or yung gusto nating ma-prove sa proposition 3, which is yung ating unequal line pag hinati natin is pag hinati natin yung pinakamahabang line is mag-equal siya dun sa lesser na line natin. So we are done with proposition 3. So now let's talk about proposition 4 naman po. So ano bang sinasabi sa proposition 4? So in proposition 4, it stated that if two triangles have two sides equal to two sides respectively and have the angles enclosed by the equal straight lines equal, then they will also have the base equal to the base, and the triangle will be equal to the triangle, and the remaining angles subtended by the equal sides will be equal to the corresponding remaining angles. So ang gusto lang pong iparating ng or gustong malaman, gustong i-prove nito is that in a two triangle po, which is yung two given sides nila is equal po, then yung angle between the two equal side din po nila is equal din po. So kapag nag-equal na po yung dalawa na yon, yung angles and then yung sides, therefore we can say that yung angle base or yung natitirang base ng ating ng two triangle is mag-equal na rin. So to prove that this proposition, so let's prove it. So now to prove proposition number 4 naman po. So let's draw muna po ng two triangles po natin. Let's draw two triangles. So let's name that triangle as A, B, and C. And then yung isang triangle naman po, we'll name that yung point niya is point D, point E, and then point F naman po. So as stated po dun sa proposition 4 now, so the two sides are equal. So meaning our line BA is equal to line ED, and then yung line DF natin is equal to line AC natin. So and then yung angles between two equal lines is equals din po. So itong angle na to and then yung angle na to. So meaning line BA is equal to line DF from the given po siya. And then given. Then line AC is equal to line line DE pala po yan. So line DF is equal to line AC. So from the given din siya. So next naman po is yung angle A natin is also equal to line DE natin. So galing din siya sa given. So to prove this proposition po, we're gonna use SAS theorem, which is yung angle side theorem po natin. So kung what we gonna do is to i-apply lang natin yung triangle ABC sa triangle DEF natin. So gagawin lang po natin is i-place natin yung si A doon kay D. And then si B is i-place natin siya kay E. And then mapapansin natin na equal pa rin sila ng length po ng sides po nila. And then sa C, lipat lang natin siya kay F. So the essence po ng pag-apply po natin o paglipat or pagsama natin dun sa dalawang point po natin is 2 para maging magka-coincide sila. So from the given or from common notion 4 po kasi. So it is state that things that coincide with one another is equal to one another. So that we can conclude that our line BC and then line EF is equal po since nag-coincide po sila sa each other. So line BC natin is equal to line EF natin. So isa rin po sa essence ng pag coincide natin sa dalawang triangle natin. So, since the sides of the corresponding sides of two triangle is equal, so meaning our triangle ABC is equal to triangle DEF by the common notion for din po natin. And then, since nag-coincide din sila, so the remaining angle po ng triangle natin, which is yung angle B natin, is equal siya sa angle E natin. And then, yung angle C natin is equal din siya sa angle F natin, which is galing din sa common notion number 4 natin. So, na-prove natin that in a given two triangle that equals in two sides and equals in, and the angle between of two equal sides is equal, then the base and then the remaining angle of the triangles is also equal. So we write it QED. So it means that which has to be demonstrated, or that which was to be shown po. So we are done now in proposition 4. So now let's move to the last proposition of this lesson, so which is the proposition 5. So in proposition 5, it is stated that for isosceles triangles, the angles at the base are equal to one another, and if the angle sides are produced, then the angles under the base will be equal to another. So, ang gusto lang i-prove ng proposition na ito is that in a given isosceles triangle, so if yung dalawang sides ng triangle is equal, then yung base niya is lagi mag-equal din. So, even though mag-extend tayo ng lines or finite lines dun sa two equal sides natin, is mag-equal pa rin yung angle nun or yung angle base ng side na yun. So, to prove the last proposition of our last proposition, which is the proposition 5, so the first thing we will do is to construct a isosceles triangle. So, let's construct here an isosceles triangle. So, we all know that in isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. So, and pangalanan natin yung mga or pangalanan natin itong triangle natin as A, B, C. Triangle ABC. So we can see that line AB is equal to line AC. So that is from the given. So the one of gustong i-prove ng proposition na to, that is the base angle of our triangle is mag-equal pa rin siya even though mag-extend tayo ng another finite line dito. So let's name that find this points B and then this one E. So the primary, so we extend line or infinite line by postulate 2. So it state that we can extend finite line wherever we, so, hanggat gusto natin. So, by that, magkakaroon tayo dyan ng ano to? Line AD and then line AE also. Line AE. So, by postulate. So, the primary goal lang po, di ba? Ulitin lang natin. So, the primary goal lang ng proposition natin is to dapat yung base angle natin ng two side is mag-equal, and then even though mag-extend tayo dun sa equal side natin, dalawang equal side natin is mag-equal pa rin yung base angle natin. So to prove that, so next step natin is to place a random point po dito. So let's name that random point as point F, and then maglalagay rin pa tayo ng random point dito, and we name it point G. So by book 1 proposition 3 po yan. So by equal po pala to. So by proposition 3, so it is stated that in two unequal lines, so if nag-cut tayo dun sa larger lines natin, then yung larger lines natin is mag-equal na dun sa lesser lines natin. By proposition 3 po yan. So magkakaroon tayo ng line AF and line AG. Ayan. So, next naman po nagagawin natin is connect lang natin lahat ng line. Ayan. Connect lang natin lahat ng line. So, by postulate 1. So, by postulate 1, so we can connect two points by a line. So, by that, magkakaroon tayo ng line BG and then line CF. Line CF po. Line FC. So, by that, next naman natin gagawin is you can see that our line AB and line AC is equal. So by common notion number 3, so if equal things is subtracted by equal things, therefore the remainder is equal. So if ito and ito is pinag-subtract natin, then yung magiging remainder niya, which is ito, and then ito is magiging equal. So therefore line BF is equal to line CG. So yan. So next natin naman na gagawin is by common notion by proposition 4. So notice that triangle ACF po. Triangle ACF natin. So dito po is magkakaroon siya ng angle po dito. So di ba sa by proposition 4, if yung two line, if yung sa between ng two line is meron siyang angle dito. So mapapansin natin na may angle siya dito. So yung papansin natin na yung triangle CF natin is meron siyang angle dito. And then, mapapansin din natin na yung triangle ABG natin is meron din siyang angle dito. So, in a proposition 4, it is state that if the sides of the two triangle is equal, then yung angle between them is equal din. So, kapag nag-equal yung angle nila, therefore, yung angle then, so, yung remaining angle niya is mag-i-equal na rin. So, therefore, yung ating mag-i-equal na siya ng angle. So, dito po magkakaroon tayo. So, dito po ma-formulate natin na triangle ABG is equal to triangle ACF natin na. Ayan. Triangle ACF natin. By combination 4. So, equal na po yan. Equal na yung angle natin. And then, equal na rin to. And then, equal na rin tong base natin na ito. So, another po is by proposition 4 again. So, notice that na yung triangle FBC natin is may angle sila. So, and mananotice din natin na yung triangle CGB natin, triangle CGB natin is meron din siyang angle. So by proposition 4 nga po again, so kapag yung two sides is equals, then yung angle between them is equal din. Then kapag nag-equal yung dalawa na yon, then magagaranti natin na yung remaining angles niya is equal din. So, therefore, magiging equal din to. And then, magiging equal din ito. Yan. So, mag-equal din po yan siya. So, hindi pala siya triangle. Sorry. So, by book 1 proposition 4 natin, we can say that our angle FBC is equal to our angle CBG. So, since hanap na natin yung angle base ng ating extended finite line, ang paproblemahin na lang natin is itong ABC natin o yung isosceles triangle natin na isa. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, yung angle ng ating triangle CF natin is equal siya dun sa angle ng triangle ABG natin. So, mapapansin natin na pwede natin siyang gamitan ng common notion number 3, no? Common na siya number 3. Kasi, we can, mapapansin natin na if we subtract equal things po, yung equal things, here, yung equal things na to, equal things, then, the remainder will be equal. So, equals po itong dalawa na to. So, therefore, yung angle ABC natin is equal to angle ACB natin. So, therefore, yung ating isosceles triangle is mag-equal pa rin sa base angle niya, even though mag-extend pa tayo ng finite line. So, therefore, state natin ng QED. So this is the end of our discussion. I hope you learn in this lesson. Thank you.